field at Mile High. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This defense for the Broncos very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
If you look at this Bronco defense,
they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
That shit was ass. Damn. Let's get it.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40.
Oh, no, the push is crazy.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to up 2nd and 11. Another tote for Etienne. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The Broncos at 6-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A nice throw there by the rookie from Wisconsin. They've got a 1st down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Off the bootleg, Bauer. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Operating from the gun, Bauer. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
Chris Barnes.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Going to run the toss here to Harris. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But you look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 50, it's Goff.
That's free. Oh, my Lord.
Justin Jefferson with
Jay Jettas.
on the year. And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Kick is up and good. Let's go, boys.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
Oh, it's there! Come here!
They didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Bauer. Flush to his right.
Get him.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And
Welcome, whoever just joined. Don't be scary. Announce yourself.
He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll run with ETN.
Damn.
He'll have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
I was gonna say, he ain't even gonna have enough time to hike it.
7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bauer. Open man here is Conklin. That he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh my Lord, let me click on.
Deebo Samuel.
Oh, I knew who he was going to. I clicked there for that reason, bro. Oh my God.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
I missed 2 field goals. That's terrible. That's 10 push-ups.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Nani.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double it.
A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Bauer. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Now inside the 25.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his deep.
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Throw the pick 6, and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Real shit. Oh, that should have been my pick.
All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back.
Oh, that should have been my pick. I was waiting on it. Come on. No, where you going? Hey! Oh!
Looks like one of the DBs has it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard.
Oh. Alright, cool. I was ready to say that's insane.
That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yards, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
2nd and 5.
Put him, put him on that corner. Have him do a flat. And you drag. Or no, you swing left. Yep. That's it.
Here's Goff.
Yep.
That's caught by Warner, the tight end.
First catch.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Goff.
Ooh.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Good shit.
a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
I was not expecting the bot to do that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm, right, guys? Right.
Search of redemption from the pick six.
Yes.
Setting up the
Excuse.
screen, Harris.
Oh, Najee!
Down the numbers. There he goes. Najee Harris. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
I missed again. Word. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. Escapes the sack. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh my God!
Touchdown LA. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Can you believe it? He misses
I fucking suck, bro.
So far.
Fucking stink.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone.
Hey, I should be used to it, but I'm not.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Looking to throw McCarthy.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
To the air with McCarthy.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That's going deep for Bateman.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
After the interception, here's Goff.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. Now the Broncos.
I know he's not.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory. So they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Here's McCarthy.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll try the right side with Harris. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
117 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Dillon.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
A.J. Dillon,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
In trouble, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Now McCarthy.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Chris Barnes.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Now here's another carry for Harris. A nice little juke.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
132 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Third down and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Dillon now on 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
On second down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Harris running straight ahead.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. First down, and they go back to Harris.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down by Willie Gay. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every...
Oh, now Harris.
Ah!
It's picked up by the Broncos.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue
Coach.
until that point.
Nah.
when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the give, this is Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Najee Harris, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll take it
On top of 2 niggas?
Darnell Mooney, 26 yards. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Harris diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
The extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They'll look to throw again. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like the defense has got it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Goff now to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Harris. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, it's a second win on the year now as they move to 2-8. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Well, got my first win.
Davis and our entire crew, I'm
3 touchdowns, 268 yards. Shit. We ran that motherfucker a lot, though. That was a good shot.